First-class businesses have first-class relationships. If an organization does not get its relationships right, there can be a massive cost to the business. The research will tell us that a typical manager will lose up to 30% of their day to unnecessary conflict, misunderstanding and argument. The Saratoga Institute will tell us 80% plus of people leave jobs because of relationship issues, and most of those are with their immediate supervisor. The greatest source of inefficiency for your business is likely to be in working relationships. So why? What goes wrong? If you buy something like this, it comes with an instruction book you can download off the internet and read if you want to. What about people? Have you come with an instruction book? Well, how do we know how to get it right for you? It's a bit hit and miss. If there was a people instruction book, would it be the same book for us all? No, each one of us would have a different instruction book. Now imagine I choose not to read the instruction book for this little gadget. I'd be wondering, well, how do I turn this on? Ah, yes, there's the on-off button. No, it isn't. Oh, maybe it's here. No, it isn't. Oh, I wish they'd standardize these things. And eventually I get it going. And then I'll probably upset some of the programming. Does that happen with people? Do we upset people and we don't mean to? Yes, of course. And there'll be features in there I'll probably never ever discover. The same with people. You do what in your spare time? I didn't know. Oh, that would be so useful. So how we go about our relationships is very hit and miss. To help us improve our relationships, I've got my two tin cans. And what I'm suggesting is that we're all wandering through life like tin cans which have no labels. Now we look like each other. You got two legs, I got two legs, same height. You got two eyes, I got two eyes, same diameter. You do feelings, I do feelings, we gotta be the same. Inside of me is garden peas. I love being on low heat for 5 minutes. You look just like me, so guess what? I make the assumption you are also garden peas, and I put you on low heat for 5 minutes, which is great if you are garden peas. But if you're fruit cocktail, I've screwed up your life. Now, can I offer you that? Something which is quite easy to understand, but is anything but simplistic. And we'll explain why with some people you have natural rapport and others become your difficult people. Because if you really are fruit cocktail, you probably would prefer a dollop of ice cream and left in the fridge. Me as garden peas would never think of treating you like that. And even if the thought came into my head, I wouldn't want to do it. Because as I view the world, nobody would want to be treated like that. So if you're interested in quality relationships in your life, delegating effectively, listening effectively, motivating effectively, I don't care what it is. Always, always make the other person your starting point. If you don't know what's inside their tin can, how on earth can you get it right for them? Otherwise, you're going to fall into that basic trap that people make in their relationships of using yourself as the reference point as to how to get it right for other people. And that's why the greatest source of inefficiency for most organizations is in working relationships. That's why a manager will lose 30% of his or her day to unnecessary conflict. That is why 80% plus of people leave jobs because of relationship issues. So the secret of successful relationships is to treat people the way they need to be treated, not the way you need to be treated.